Hello, my name is Emilio Piñeiro, and today we're going to be solving a problem. So we have a problem where a company has a cost formula, which you can get it by calculating 3Q, where Q represents the quantity of the objects that are produced. So this would be the formula for the total cost, and quantity is measured in thousands. And then we have a revenue formula, which would be described as R equals 8 times Q. And here it's important to notice that Q is measured in thousands. So whenever we're going to be working with this equation, we are going to plug in, for example, a 1 or a 2, and that means that's 1,000 or 2,000. And if we use this in a graph, we know that whenever we have a cubic equation, we're going to have something like this, a graph that goes like this, and when we have a cube like this, that means it's a linear equation, so we're going to have a line like this, and if you see, the graph turns out something out like this. So now we're going to start with the first problem.
And I will answer question number 1. That is the cost of production when 1,000 units are produced. So we know that the Q is measured in thousands, so we will only use 1, and this one will plug it in the Q. So we use the equation of total cost, that is C equals 3, and plug in 1 minus 4 times 1 squared plus 2 times 1 plus 5. Then we just solve it and we'll get our answer, that is 3 minus 4 plus 2 plus 5. Then this is equal to negative 1 plus 7, and this is equal to 6. So our answer is this, but then this number 6, we need to multiply it times 1,000 to get the answer in units. There are 1,000 units, that is 6,000. This is our answer, total cost. For the first problem, we do the second problem, is the total cost when 2,000 units are produced. Same thing. Instead of using 2,000, we will use 2 and plug it into our total cost formula. So we will have 3 times 2 minus 4, 2 squared plus 2 times 2 plus 5. So this is equal to 3 times 8 minus 4 times 4 plus 2 times 2 plus 5. And this is equal to 24 minus 16 plus 4 plus 5. Then this is equal to 8 plus 4 plus 5. So 17 is our answer. So then we need so now this 17 we'll multiply it times 1,000 and get 17,000 US dollars. This is our second answer. Thank you.
With the problem now, we're asked to find the maximum profit, and we know that the maximum profit is the same. To get maximum profit, we have to get the marginal cost, and that has to be equal to the marginal revenue. And in order to get these two, we have to find the derivative of these two equations. So the marginal cost would be equal to 9Q squared minus 8Q plus 2. And this, we find this answer by using the derivative, which is the power rule, when this is the formula for power rule. So we bring down the exponent and multiplies the variable, and then you get 1 in the, you subtract 1 from the exponent. And then the marginal revenue would be 8. So now these two have to be equal. So then we go ahead and go 9q minus 8q plus 2 equals 8, and we solve the equation and we get 9q squared minus 8q minus 6. And then if we want to know the maximum profit, we have to use the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So we go ahead and plug in the values. We go ahead and it's at the end we go a plus minus square root of negative a minus 4 times 9 times 2 divided by 2 times 9. So this then equals to negative 8 plus minus square root of 64 minus, oh no, sorry, this is not 2, this is a 6, and then this has to be a plus 216 because this one was a negative 6, so negative times negative, positive, and this one negative times negative, positive, and then this one 18, and at the end we have something like this, 280 into 18, and we know that when we have a quadratic equation we have two answers, so we get the square root of 280 and we end up with negative 8, well in this case, sorry, this was a negative, so this becomes positive. Yes. So now we end up with 8, in this case we take the plus 16.733 divided by 18, which equals 24.733 divided by 18, which would be the same as positive 1.374. And if we do the same thing but negative, we go 8 minus 16.73 divided by 18. This becomes a negative 8.73 divided by 18, and our answer would be negative 0.405. In this case, which one should we take, the positive or the negative or the positive? We have to go with the positive one because they're asking us with the maximum profit. So this means that it has to be a gain. We cannot take something that's negative. So this would be the maximum profit for the solution. And this obviously is represented in thousands. So you have to multiply that by 1,000, which would be this. This would be the amount of the maximum profit. Next, the problem, we are asked to find a profit function. In order to get the profit function, we have to know what a profit means. Profit means we have to get the total revenue minus the total cost. In this case, to get the function, we take the original formulas, which are total cost and total revenue. So we go ahead and plug in the formula plus 5, and then here we add the negative 8q, which is the revenue, and so we simplify and we get 3q, here negative 6q plus 5. Then we are asked to graph this, and if we plug this into a graph, we find something more or less like this, where we have the three equations. The red one is the total cost, the blue one is the total revenue, and this one is the profit, total profit. So we see how this goes up and then goes down. And here, more or less up in here, we have what would be the maximum profit. Because whenever the company goes up, sometimes you can have profit and sometimes you can go down, but the optimal one, the maximum, is here.
To finish our problem, we know that this is the maximum profit, and we can say plug it in here, where in the graph we can see that this straight line is the revenue, just like Emilio said, and this wavy line going up is the cost. And then we can see the most like stranger line here. It's the maximum profit, and we can see that in here they're losing money, there are negative numbers, and they're gaining, and they lose again, and then when they get to this quantity of products, they start gaining 1.374, well, $1,374. And we got this maximum profit using this equation to get the maximum profit the company can get in their salary. Thank you.